In a world that is mostly covered by water, it's no surprise that humans have been drawn to the depths and the open seas for centuries. Whether you're a seasoned sailor, an avid scuba diver, or simply someone who loves a good swim, the world of water activities has something for everyone. But with so many options out there, it can be hard to know where to start. That's where this guide comes in. We'll take you on a journey to explore the depths and the open seas, from the tranquil waters of a local swimming pool to the depths of the ocean floor. Along the way, we'll introduce you to some of the most thrilling and rewarding water activities out there and provide tips and tricks to help you make the most of your aquatic adventures. So come dive in with us as we explore the wonders of the underwater world and discover the joy of water activities.
Swimming. Swimming is a form of exercise, recreation, or sport that involves propelling oneself through water using arm and leg movements. Swimming can be done for leisure, competition, or fitness, and is a low-impact form of exercise that can improve cardiovascular health, muscular strength, and endurance. Here are some general do's and don'ts to keep in mind when swimming. Do's. Do learn how to swim properly before entering deep water or attempting any advanced swimming techniques. Do warm up before swimming to avoid injury, and cool down after to prevent muscle soreness. Do wear appropriate swimwear that fits well and allows for comfortable movement. Do follow pool rules and guidelines, such as not running or diving in shallow water. Do stay hydrated by drinking water before, during, and after swimming. Do apply waterproof sunscreen to protect your skin from the sun's harmful rays. Do be aware of your surroundings and any potential hazards in the water.
If you see something in the pool, tell the lifeguard right away. Foreign objects in the pool can be dangerous. Breathe slowly while swimming to conserve energy and breathe correctly.
Don'ts. Don't swim alone, especially in open water, and always let someone know where you are going. Don't swim when you are fatigued, overheated, or under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Don't push or jump on others in the pool. Don't leave young children unattended near water, even if they know how to swim. Don't ignore signs of fatigue or distress while swimming, and seek help if needed.
Diving. Diving is the act of jumping or falling into water from a platform or springboard with the purpose of entering the water in a streamlined position. Diving is a sport that is practiced in competitions and has several different disciplines, including springboard diving and platform diving.
Scuba diving. Scuba diving is a type of underwater diving that allows divers to breathe underwater using a self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, scuba. Scuba diving allows divers to explore underwater environments and marine life that cannot be seen from the surface. Scuba diving improves your concentration and awareness. As you swim underwater, you continually keep your balance by coordinating your leg and arm movements despite the weight you are carrying. Not only that, you also strain not to damage the corals, fishes, and marine life around you as you explore the underwater.
Here are some general do's and don'ts of scuba diving. Do's. 1. Do get proper training and certification from a recognized scuba diving agency. 2. Do check your equipment before diving to ensure it is in good working order. 3. Do dive within your limits and skill level. 4. Do follow the buddy system and never dive alone. 5. Do plan your dive and stick to the plan. 6. Do monitor your depth, air supply and dive time. 7. Do maintain proper buoyancy and avoid touching or disturbing the marine life. 8. Do follow environmental guidelines and avoid damaging or polluting the underwater environment. 9. Do communicate with your dive buddy and the dive leader. 10. Do know and follow emergency procedures in case of an accident or equipment malfunction.
Don'ts. 1. Don't hold your breath while scuba diving as it can lead to lung injury or decompression sickness. 2. Don't exceed your training and experience level. 3. Don't dive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. 4. Don't touch or disturb the marine life. 5. Don't pollute or damage the underwater environment. 6. Don't separate from your dive buddy or dive group. 7. Don't ignore any warning signs of equipment malfunction or injury. 8. Don't dive in areas with strong currents or dangerous marine life without proper training and guidance. 9. Don't ascend too quickly or skip decompression stops. 10. Don't panic in case of an emergency, as it can lead to injury or death. Following these do's and don'ts can help ensure a safe and enjoyable scuba diving experience.
Sailing. Sailing is the activity of using wind to propel a vessel, such as a sailboat or a yacht, across water. The sail, which is typically made of fabric or other materials, is attached to a mast and controlled by a system of ropes, cables, and pulleys called rigging. By adjusting the sail and the direction of the vessel, sailors can harness the power of the wind to move through the water. Sailing can be a recreational activity, a competitive sport, or a means of transportation. It requires knowledge of navigation, weather patterns, and wind direction, as well as skills in maneuvering and controlling the vessel.
But in this particular scene, we use banca. A banca is a traditional boat commonly used for fishing and transportation in the Philippines and other Southeast Asian countries. It has a long and narrow wooden body, often made from bamboo, with a curved shape that allows it to cut through the water efficiently. Bancas can be propelled by paddles, oars, or sails, and they are usually smaller and simpler in design compared to a sailboat. They are typically used for short trips and in coastal areas. A sail can take you anywhere, making a sailboat the ideal craft for traveling long distances, not to mention the money you'll save on airfare and hotels. Save money on engine upkeep. A sailboat's engine is much smaller and is used far less compared to a powerboat. This keeps maintenance and fuel costs down.
While sailing can be an enjoyable and rewarding activity, there are also some potential disadvantages to consider. 1. Weather dependency. Sailing is highly dependent on the weather, and unfavorable weather conditions such as storms or high winds can make sailing difficult or even dangerous. 2. Cost. Sailing can be an expensive hobby, especially if you own a sailboat or yacht. Maintenance, repairs, dock fees, and storage costs can add up quickly. 3. Physical demands. Sailing can be physically demanding, requiring strength and endurance as well as good balance and coordination.
4. Time-consuming. Sailing often requires a significant time commitment, both in terms of preparation and actual time on the water. 5. Risk of accidents. There is always some degree of risk associated with any water-based activity, and sailing is no exception. Accidents such as capsizing or collisions can occur, especially if proper safety precautions are not taken. 6. Limited by wind conditions. Sailing is limited by the wind, and if the wind is not strong enough, it may be difficult to make any significant progress. 7. Seasickness. Some people may experience seasickness when sailing, which can make the experience unpleasant or even impossible for them.
So there you have it, a guide to water activities that will surely quench your thirst for adventure. From diving into the depths of the ocean to sailing the open seas, there are endless opportunities to explore and experience the wonders of water. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a beginner, there's something for everyone to enjoy. So grab your gear, hop on a boat, and dive in. Who knows what hidden treasures and breathtaking sights you'll discover along the way. Happy exploring!